Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Black Bear Hunter coming at you again, and we're here to talk about Mean Old Tom. This is a stout produced by Maine Brewing Company out of Freeport, Maine. It's like 6.5% ABV, and it's brewed year round. I don't see it that often, but yeah, brewed year round. I probably had this like one time before, and so I saw it today. I was at Costco. Saw it at Costco and was like, you know what? This definitely would be a nice beer to talk about. Notes on this beer. It's basically a stout aged on, they say natural vanilla. It is natural vanilla, coffee, and then, well, it's coffee infused. And then you get notes of roasted like grains and cereal with dark chocolate, with like dark chocolate and silky mouthfeel. So that's like the major points to this beer. But for me, it was a little different during that time frame for me. Because when I was trying it, I think I was going through a fast, and when I went through that fast, the taste on beer changed for me. So, well, I had it before the fast, so it didn't have a lot of flavor for me. I don't think I listed it as one of like, I really didn't care for it. That's how I'll put it. I was trying to be a little PC, but at the end of the day, I really didn't care for it. So now, after the fact, so now that my taste buds have changed a lot and matured, I'd like to go back and add this one to the repertoire and try it again. It's highly touted. A lot of people like it. So yeah, here we are talking about Mean Old Tom. So this one here, or this brew, is it's like two or three different hops. So I know it's like Magnum and Centennial. They use several different malts. They have like an American two row, a chocolate, roasted barley, I think like a wheat, midnight wheat. And I definitely know flaked oats and maybe a caramel one. Yeah. So at the end of the day, let's go ahead and crack this beer. Let it air out a little bit, talk about it. Like I said, check the aroma, check the color, get a taste on it, explain the mouthfeel, and give an overall thought, right? So get the little handy dandy bottle opener. I'm really starting to like this bottle opener. My nice little $2 bottle. I think I actually paid $1 for this at Harbor Freight, but does the job. So at the end of the day, let's go ahead and get a pour on it. Nice head. Ooh, ooh, ooh. A little out of control, but we made it. So at the end of the day, as you can see, it poured a nice jet black color, pitch black, right? Nice and dark. A nice mocha head, which you see we went a little over the top. It's over 2 fingers. I went a little crazy with that. But the head is hanging around. I think the one that I had before, the head pretty much disappeared as soon as I poured it. And I don't even think I was able to get a finger, if like a quarter of a finger. But tons of vanilla is in the air while while the head is dissipating. Look at that. So some big bubbles, some small bubbles. At the end of the day, yeah, this just is going down. But like I said, a ton of aroma coming out of there. foamy head. Look at that. And it had no lacing after it settled. After the beer settled, it definitely had no lacing. But this is actually like sticking to the glass. Looks pretty nice, right? Like a nice, tasty, frothy stout. And like I said, tons of vanilla in the air right now. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and check out the aroma. So hold for a second, YouTube. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's ooh, like a, you can definitely smell roasted malt. Oh, kind of sweet, like brown sugar, chocolate. It's like that subtle hint of vanilla bean. It smells really, really good, right? But yeah, I mean, it smells like a really good beer, and I mean, like a really nice delivery, and like this doesn't actually even remind me of the beer that I had before from Maine Brewery. Like I said, it wasn't impressive looking. It didn't smell great. It didn't taste great. So, like I said, that's a testament to your taste buds changing, and probably a little bit with it. They probably changed their formula a bit. I'm not sure, but definitely it looks different. It smells different. But like I said, you got that nice khaki head. You have a really nice, like the lacing is nice on this beer. Look at that. Nice and frothy looking. Sticks to the glass. Hangs around. Look at that. Look how it's hanging. So, with that being said, YouTube, this actually deserves a drink. So, I'm going to go ahead and test this out. So, cheers, YouTube. Ooh. So, it has a nice dark chocolate bitterness up front, coffee up front. Like, I mean, well, maybe more coffee than chocolate, but both are probably lending to that nice bitter flavor. Like I said, with the hops, they're probably adding in to that bitter, that nice balance between chocolate, sweet chocolate, and the bitterness. Like the vanilla is kind of non-existent. You smell it, but you don't taste it. But you definitely get the malts. It's roasty. Like you catch that on the back end, and it's prominent on the back end. But it's kind of dry. It's got a dry profile, like but that makes the flavor stand out. It's like toasty, chocolatey, a little bit of caramel, kind of like a burnt toast and bready. And the sweetness is subtle. Like it is, it's easy. This is really easy to drink. And yeah, like you kind of get some floral citrus hints. Like while I'm talking now, I can get like the florals like coming out through my nose while I'm talking. So it's like a little floral and a little citrus, but you don't taste that citrus going down. And you definitely get it. Like you definitely get it after the fact. You do get it. It's because it's so soft. And like I said, it's so smooth, nice, really refined. But yeah, I don't really get the vanilla. That's the only thing I'm missing. And they're saying that they aged it on vanilla, but like I said, I get the coffee, I get the chocolate, I get the grains, the toasted malts. Like you get all that. But I guess feel wise, medium body, It's not this well. See, like I said, you do get a creaminess from this, right? Like it's kind of creamy, like a creamy delivery. It's smooth, it's velvety, but like I said, like a nice medium body, but it's not like like viscous, like how I like my stouts. It's a little on the thinner side, but it makes it an easy drink, being that it's not too viscous or but it's definitely got a dry finish, which helps to lend and deliver flavors. Like if there's a flavor there, it's going to pop and stand out, right? So for the style, I definitely like it for the style. I really don't care too much for most dry stouts, but this one is actually a really good, a really good like. This is a really good example of a good dry stout. Maybe a little bit more heavier on the oats. But at the end of the day, no, I leave it the same. This is a good beer. My overall impression and interpretation of this beer would be that it's a really decent stout. I definitely drink it again. Maybe if I go into Costco again, I definitely would probably get it again at the price point that they gave it up. I think it was like $5.99, for the 16-ounce bottle. But yeah, I definitely would do it again. But it's not a beer that I would like seek out every I'm thinking about a beer. When you walk into the bottle shop and you're just like, hey, matter of fact, do you have any of that Old Tom? That's probably not going to be me. So at the end of the day, I mean, there's other beers that I definitely would seek out ahead of this. One being like Kalamazoo Stout from Bell's Brewery, the Chocolate Stout from Rogue, and maybe Obsidian Stout from Deschutes. All kind of like in the same class. Just in general, it's a good stout. I would say, like, if you've never had it, you have to try it. It's definitely a must try. I can't remember what they were giving it on Untapped. I can't remember anywhere else. I know it was kind of like hit or miss. You had some people that really loved it and some people that was just like, meh. So if I had to give it a rating for this style beer, conservative, I'd give it like a 3.9, 3.8, 3.9. But I mean, you know, I couldn't imagine how it would taste after aging a bit. If it could survive, give it a year to settle. But if I gave it a year or two to settle, I'd like to taste it after it ages, and I might do that. I might just go ahead and go back to Costco and get another and age it. It's a good idea. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks for telling me. So at the end of the day, I definitely will say that I'd give it high inside. I'd give it like a 4.1, right? 4.1. So yeah, try it out. Hit me up. Let's talk about Mean Old Tom or something else that you would like me to try for you or try. I'm always on the prowl for a good beer. And so at the end of the day, like I said, Mean Tom gets the thumbs up. It's a must try. Go ahead and try it. See what you think. Let's talk some beer. Talk about other beers. Talk about this beer. Whatever the case is, just hit me up. Right? Your boy Black Beer Hunter coming at you. I'm going to go ahead and crush this and we out.